Okay, I wanted to show everyone the garden. It is crazy wild, just the way I love it this year. And I'd sent the children in to get me a basket for getting some of the ripe stuff. And they're not back yet. I don't know what's going on, but here is the wild garden. There's onions somewhere in there. There's actually a lot of onions in there. The beets came up spotty, but they've actually been really good. There are tons of ripe tomatoes in here. These are tomatoes, as you can see. They've gone crazy. If I had them tied up as much as I could have, then they would probably all be about 5 feet high. Hi, Vivi.
No!
Yes, she wants tomatoes. But you want the other one too? Here, take this one. I didn't get them tied up as high because there is a local farm here, a farm that does you pick and they pick, and they don't tie any of theirs up. They just leave them down on the ground. So I thought, well, I'll give that a try. I tied up like the main part of the tomato, and so far it's really not been a problem. It's been fine. I've got tons and tons of peppers down here. They're really rather tall too. As you can see, everything in here is tall because you can tell how tall the sunflowers are back there. Let's see. It's going to be hard to see my feet. But this is my jungle. Let's see, I don't think I have any ripe zucchini right now. I let basically everything go to seed. I don't pick it and take the seed out. I just let them go to seed, and most of them I let drop. It gets in there. They'll come back next year, and I just pull out the ones that make themselves obnoxious in the middle of the beds. This year I have like a whole bunch of carrots that reseeded. They're just everywhere, and I'm just careful where I step. And I did my sacrificial crop again. So far it's working really, really well. I put this little bit of cabbages over here, and the aphids attack the cabbages and they stay off of my tomatoes. Yeah, the aphids got to them, didn't they? The kid's like eating the cabbage leaves, and she gets upset when there's bugs on them. I just got done mowing the lawn, so I sound all congested and tired. This is the rabbit run. The rabbits, they come out every once in a while and get to hop around and play. I don't take them out when the children are around. That's where one of the cats is buried, sadly. Yes, you're gonna get in there? The kids, they play in there every once in a while. There's these little stepping places so that they can get in and out without damaging the little fence run. And the chickens, all nice and happy. They say, do you have some treats? They're going to come running up and say hi. That's Red. She's the only Rhode Island Red I've got. Hey, babies. There's my little dove, my little gimpy miniature chicken. She's incredibly tiny, the size of a dove. Hi, Lucy. She's a big old buff, big girl. And I'm hoping I didn't get the kids in that shot. You're going to end up seeing a bunch of our yard toys out here. That's a stick, not a icky. The apricot trees are still absolutely covered. I just had somebody contact me who might come and pick. I saw earlier in here that there was a really big yellow tomato. This is a, I think it's called a pink lady. I don't remember. I always do a version of a black or a purple tomato. And I like to keep the ones that are not red over in this bed instead of putting the all together. So the ones on the other side are all red, or cherry tomatoes or Romas or something. These are the tomatoes that are not red. And there's quite a few in here. See, they'll all be turning fairly soon. And yes, everything is just all a mess and together, and that's the way I like it. See, look at that. Isn't that pretty? Before I pick them all, I think I'm going to go ahead and take a picture of that bunch of tomatoes. That's a pretty big one right there. Go ahead and pick her. Pretty. Look how beautiful they are. I love tomatoes and how the different pretty colors, and my kids love tomatoes too. They eat them like crazy. I got my miniature sunflowers over here, the short ones. This is my one that just decided to seed itself. It's very tall, although I have no idea how tall. Gosh, hopefully I didn't get the kids in there. They're wearing nothing but their bottoms. This one's also very tall. River decided to come out one day. See, that's all the way up to the tip of my fingers. And it's way up there. River decided to come out one day and planted these. So they're all just planted in like a huge bunch in the middle. These are my sweet peppers. Instead of being the hot peppers, I have around, I think, 120 peppers this year. Although I didn't really count. I didn't pay a whole lot of attention. That's the back side of the tomatoes. I just saw another one here. And there's another one in there. It's tomatoes everywhere. These are collard greens. They're just a little white from the irrigation water. They just have to be washed. I see you, jump! Jump! She wants me to watch her jump. Side of our lovely, icky, lovely garage. Sorry about that. Jump! Jump! No. Okay. She wants me to come get her, so I will go get her in a minute. She says, no jumping. This one didn't get nearly as tall. Oops, sorry about the congestion. That sunflower, that one didn't either. Oh, look what I have in there. Look, guys. Oh, it flew away. There was a bee in there. See, tons and tons of apricots. Hopefully somebody will come later, like they said. More collard greens, lots and lots of beans. These are a yellow bush bean. I'll come out later and pick all those. I have green beans and yellow. I like the yellow better. Of course, there's cabbage moss in here. This is a self-seeding cherry tomato. So far, none of the tomatoes have turned on it yet. So, there is what's going on in the garden. And I think I'll do the videos of the garden and the property and the animals and all those things on Saturday from now on. If I'm going to do something different from, you know, the normal vlog, just me talking BS stuff. Talk at you later. Bye.